Hey, we had a discussion on the previous video about measuring the performance of programmers, and I said that that it's important to have some metrics for us people, and I even made a poll on Twitter about that, asking my subscribers what they think about that. Is it possible to find an objective mechanism, an objective metric to put on programmers to measure their performance? And the many answers were that it's not necessary. That what's the point of that? And this is the concern, the opinion which I hear so often when I work in real projects. Managers and developers and architects, they're saying that there is no need for measuring small things like how much you produce every day, or how many pull requests you make every day, or how many bugs you fix every day, or how many stories you close per sprint, or whatever. What matters is how important is the product we create, how happy are your customers, our customers, how happy is the business, how much value or revenue the business gets from the product we create. This is what matters. So what's the point of measuring small things if we really should care about the big thing? And I think that this is a very typical way of getting away from responsibility for managers and architects. It's so easy to say that we care about big things and that's why small things don't matter, when you don't know how to decompose the large problem into smaller ones and then delegate that smaller ones to people who work with you or in your team. This is the job of a project manager, to look at the big problems we solve, the big objective we have, to the big target, like our customers are happy because of our product. And then the job of a project manager is to break it down into smaller elements and then let people work on smaller pieces. And when people work on smaller pieces, we should care about their performance. We should know how fast they move forward, or how they compete with each other by numbers or metrics. Some people say that competition is not good in the team, but still it exists. So we want to know what's going on the lower level. So we cannot stay, not all of us, it's not possible, it's not right when the whole team, everybody who do different things, they have the same large objective as the entire business. Of course, the entire business cares about the profit and the revenue and the customers being happy. But programmers cannot care about that because it's too large. The goal is too big for an individual programmer. The programmer cannot contribute to the large goal in one small step. Me being a programmer, I don't know what I need to do this week in order to increase the revenue of my company, which could be large. Let's say I work in a large enterprise with thousands or hundreds of thousands of people. So what do I do tomorrow in order to increase the revenue of the company? Nothing. It's not possible. It's impossible to draw a line to connect my work, my daily work, with the large objective of the company. So the manager who is telling you that we all work for the product, and what's important is that the product is being used and is valuable, the manager is just incompetent. That's what you deal with. So you work with the manager who is not competent enough to do the work of a manager, breaking down larger objectives to smaller ones and then delegating you to them. The same for an architect. Some architects say that we all work on a technical solution. So we all get together, we discuss how it has to be done, and then we just start writing code. You write your piece, you write your piece, but we all work for the large problem. We all need to know what's going on. We all need to share the same technical challenge. This is not right. This is the architect who is not doing his or her job correctly. The job of an architect or a project manager is to break down the complexity into smaller elements. If they don't do that, they are incompetent. So don't believe in the stories that we work for, like I said, for a product which is needed for the market and blah, blah, blah. This is just noise for you. If you are at your level, so demand your managers and demand your architects to deliver you the objectives at your level of complexity, at your level of responsibility. That's what the right management is. And read my blog post recently published about measuring the performance of programmers. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.